Tick tock, tick tock. The clock is moving, and so is your time. Right now, inside your body, something is happening. Slowly, silently, deadly. It doesn't hurt. You don't feel it, but it's there. Every second that passes, your body is being attacked. Your lifespan is shrinking. Doctors have been warning you for years, but no one listens. Not until it's too late. Most people don't see it coming. They live their lives thinking everything is fine, until one day, their body stops fighting back. A sudden heart attack, a stroke, a diagnosis they never expected. And then, it's over. No second chances, no do-overs. Just a slow, preventable decline that could have been stopped. But you still have time. Right now you have a choice. What if I told you that you are making 5 simple mistakes every single day? Mistakes that are slashing years off your life. Mistakes that are silently destroying your health. Mistakes that are killing you faster than you think. These aren't rare diseases. These aren't genetic conditions. These are things you do every day without even thinking. And the worst part? No one ever warned you. No one ever told you these habits were deadly. But today, that changes. By the time you finish this video, you will know what's killing you. And once you know the truth, you will have a choice. Will you keep ignoring the warnings? Or will you fight back? Because the last habit, it is the most dangerous of them all. And if you're guilty of it, your time may be running out faster than you think. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss any video. Imagine this. It's midnight. You're in bed. You should be sleeping, but instead, you're scrolling. News, TV emails, social media, one more post, one more article, one more minute. Then suddenly, bam, it's morning. Your alarm blares. You open your eyes and instantly, regret hits you. Your head is heavy, your eyes burn, your heart is racing. You check the time. You barely slept. Another night lost, another day ruined. And here's the worst part. This isn't just a bad habit. This is destroying your body. Doctors have been warning people for years, yet most ignore it because you don't feel the damage right away. It doesn't happen overnight. But inside you, something is breaking down. Right now, your heart is struggling. Your brain is misfiring. Your immune system is shutting down. And the longer you keep doing this, the worse it gets. Doctors warn, sleeping less than 6 hours a night doubles your risk of a heart attack. Doubles. Let that sink in. And it's not just your heart. Poor sleep weakens your immune system, leaving you vulnerable to diseases. It increases your risk of strokes. One bad night could be the difference between life and paralysis. It destroys your memory, making you forget things, lose focus, and feel lost in your own mind. Most people think they're just tired. Your body is in crisis mode. Every time you skip sleep, you are forcing your body into emergency survival mode. And one day, it won't survive. Richard was 72 years old, active, healthy, still full of life, except for one thing. He always stayed up late. TV reading. Some nights he would fall asleep on the couch. Other nights he wouldn't sleep at all. And he thought, it's fine, I'll catch up on sleep later. Until one morning, his body gave out. A sudden heart attack. No warning, no second chances. Doctors told his family years of poor sleep had taken its toll. And the sad part, he never even saw it coming, because poor sleep doesn't just make you tired, it kills. Could this happen to you? How to take back your life. You don't need another doctor's warning. You need to act. And it starts tonight. Set a hard bedtime. Stick to it. No screens before bed. Your phone is lying to your brain. Dark, cold, and quiet. That's how your bedroom should be, because sleep isn't optional. It's your body's lifeline. And if you keep ignoring it, your body will ignore you. And by then, it'll be too late. You wake up, you sit down for breakfast, you sit in the car, you sit while watching TV, you sit while scrolling your phone, and then you wonder why your legs feel weak, why your back aches, why you feel more tired than ever. This is not just laziness. This is your body shutting down. Doctors are calling it the new smoking. Sounds ridiculous, right? How can something as simple as sitting be dangerous? But here's the truth. Sitting for 8+ hours a day is just as deadly as smoking a pack of cigarettes. Yes, just as deadly. It doesn't happen suddenly. You don't feel the damage right away. But inside your body, something is going terribly wrong. Your blood slows, your muscles weaken, your metabolism crashes, your bones, they start breaking down, and your heart, it stops working as hard as it should. Then one day, you stand up, and suddenly you can't. Sitting too much can literally take years off your life. Studies show that people who sit for long hours have a 147% higher risk of heart disease. Let that sink in. 147%. Sitting increases your risk of diabetes. It slows your circulation, leading to dangerous blood clots. And worst of all, your body becomes too weak to support itself. That's why seniors who sit too much are the ones who fall. And once you fall, recovery is never the same. Your body does not forgive. And if you don't fix this now, the damage could be permanent. Meet Linda, 69 years old. She lived an active life once, but after retirement, she found herself sitting more and more. At first, it didn't seem like a problem. Then her legs started feeling stiff. Her back ached more often. And one day, out of nowhere, she collapsed. A blood clot. Doctors said her circulation had slowed down too much. She survived, but her life was never the same again. Her independence? Gone. Her energy? Drained. All because of a habit she never thought was dangerous. Could this happen to you? If you're sitting for hours every day, the answer is yes. How to take back your life? This is not complicated. You don't need a gym membership. You don't need intense workouts. You just need to move. Stand up every 30 minutes, even for just 60 seconds. Take short walks after meals. Let your blood flow. Stretch. Move. Do not let your body rot in a chair, because every extra hour you sit, you're giving up time you'll never get back. Don't be Linda. Don't wait until it's too late. Get up. Now, do you feel thirsty right now? Because if you do, it's already too late. Thirst isn't just a signal, it's a warning, a desperate cry for help from your body. And if you ignore it, you are slowly shutting down. Right now, your blood is thickening. Your kidneys are struggling. Your heart is working twice as hard just to keep you alive. And your brain, it's shrinking. Yes, shrinking. The silent killer. You didn't see. Coming dehydration doesn't come with alarms. It doesn't make a loud noise. It creeps in, silently, slowly. And by the time you notice, the damage has already begun. Doctors warn, chronic dehydration is a silent killer. Most people think dehydration just means feeling thirsty. It means your body is running out of fuel. And without water, your body cannot survive. Studies show that 75% of people are chronically dehydrated. 3 out of 4. That means right now, you might be walking around in a permanent state of dehydration, and you don't even realize it. The consequences? Kidney failure, high blood pressure, stroke, memory loss, even your skin starts to age faster. You think those wrinkles are just from aging? Your body is drying out, and you are letting it happen every single day. Meet Robert, 75 years old. He rarely drank water. He said he wasn't thirsty. He said he didn't need it. Until one day, his body shut down. He collapsed. His organs were failing. The doctors told him what no one had ever warned him before. His body had been running on empty for years. He survived, but barely. And now he's forced to drink more water than ever. Because if he doesn't, his kidneys will give out, his blood pressure will spike, and next time, he might not make it. Could this happen to you? If you're not drinking enough water, the answer is yes. How to take back your life. This is one of the easiest habits to fix, yet most people don't do it. Here's how you start. Drink a full glass of water the moment you wake up. Before coffee, before breakfast, before anything. Carry a water bottle everywhere. If you don't have water with you, you won't drink it. If you feel thirsty, it's already too late. Don't wait. Hydrate. Your body is begging you for water. And if you keep ignoring it, one day it will stop asking. And then it will be too late. It's in your breakfast, it's in your drinks, it's even in the foods labeled healthy. Sugar everywhere. And it's poisoning you. Right now, inside your body, something terrifying is happening. Your blood sugar is spiking. Your insulin is struggling. Your body is being attacked from the inside. And you don't even know it. Because sugar doesn't kill you instantly. It kills you slowly, one bite at a time. The hidden dangers of sugar. Doctors have been warning about sugar for decades. Yet most people ignore it because it tastes good, because it feels harmless, because the damage doesn't show up right away. But make no mistake, sugar is a silent killer. It doesn't just make you fat. It doesn't just cause diabetes. It destroys your body from the inside out. Excess sugar weakens your immune system. It inflames your arteries. It speeds up aging, making you look older, feel weaker, and lose energy faster. And the worst part, it's everywhere. Even in foods you think are healthy, your morning cereal, your salad dressing, even your so-called diet drinks, all loaded with sugar, all slowly killing you. Studies show that consuming too much sugar increases your risk of heart disease by 38%. It raises your chances of diabetes. It feeds cancer cells. It even affects your brain, leading to memory loss and cognitive decline. And once the damage is done, there's no reversing it. Because every time you eat sugar, your body is fighting a war it was never meant to fight. And every time you lose that battle, you lose more of your life. Meet Emily, 68 years old. She always thought she was eating healthy, low-fat foods, diet sodas. But what she didn't realize, her so-called healthy diet was loaded with hidden sugars. And one day, out of nowhere, her doctor gave her the news she never expected. Type 2 diabetes. Her body had been struggling for years, and she never even saw it coming. She thought she was doing everything right, but sugar had been killing her the entire time. Could this happen to you? If you're eating sugar every day, the answer is yes. How to take back your life. You don't have to quit sugar completely, but you do have to take control. Here's how. Start reading labels. Sugar is hiding in everything. Look for it. Avoid it. Cut out processed sugar. The less you eat, the less your body craves it. Use natural alternatives. Honey, stevia, fruits. Because if you don't fix this habit now, your body will suffer later. And by then, it might be too late. Stress, you feel it every day. You wake up and it's already there. The worries, the pressure, the constant thoughts racing through your mind. Some days it feels normal. Other days it feels like too much. Your heart pounds, your chest tightens, your breath gets shorter, and yet you push through because that's what you've always done. But what if I told you, this stress, it's not just in your head, it's killing you. The silent damage of stress. Doctors have been warning about this for years, yet most people ignore it. They think stress is just mental, just something everyone deals with. But stress isn't just an emotion, it's a physical reaction. And when it becomes chronic, it turns into a disease. Right now, inside your body, something terrible is happening. Your blood pressure is rising, your heart is working too hard, your immune system is shutting down. And every day you live in stress, you are cutting years off your life. Studies show that chronic stress can reduce your lifespan by up to 10 years. That's a decade. Gone. Stress increases your risk of heart attacks, strokes, Alzheimer's. It releases a flood of cortisol, your body's stress hormone. And too much cortisol? It inflames your body, weakens your heart, slows your metabolism, and worst of all, it makes everything worse. Stress leads to bad sleep. Bad sleep leads to bad health. Bad health leads to a shorter life. It's a vicious cycle, and you have to break it. Meet John, 70 years old. He spent his life worrying. Work, family, finances, the world around him. He thought stress was just part of life, until one day, his heart stopped. A sudden heart attack. No symptoms, no warning. Doctors told his family it wasn't just his heart, it was the years of stress that had eaten away at his body. Could this happen to you? If you are constantly stressed, the answer is yes. How to take back your life. You can't avoid stress completely, but you can control how it affects you. Here's how. Breathe. Deep, slow, intentional. This resets your nervous system. Let go of what you can't control. Most of the things you stress about, they don't matter in the long run. Surround yourself with peace. Remove toxic people. Reduce negativity. Find what makes you calm, because stress will never go away. But if you let it control you, one day it will take you down. And by then, it will be too late. You've heard the truth. The 5 deadly habits. The mistakes that are stealing years from your life. Poor sleep, too much sitting, dehydration, sugar, stress. They are killing people every single day, slowly, silently. And now you have a choice. You can ignore this. Keep living the way you always have. Tell yourself it won't happen to me. But that's exactly what Richard, Linda, Robert, Emily, and John thought. Until their bodies couldn't fight back anymore. Until the damage was permanent. Until it was too late. What will you do now? Will you change? Will you take back control? Or will you keep making the same mistakes until the clock runs out? Because make no mistake, one day it will. And when that day comes, will you wish you had listened? Right now you have time, but not forever. Your body's giving you one last warning. Fix these habits before they fix you.